And what a spring it has already been for Arrowfield, and of course it continues with another huge day of racing at Royal Randwick. Timmy?
Arrowfield's Communications Manager Susan Archer joins us right now, and last Saturday in particular was unbelievable.
Well, it surely was, Tim. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Julie. I love that piece on the drone technology, by the way. Absolutely fascinating. We had 3 new stakes winners for our stallions and 3 graduate feature and stakes race winners on the day. I mean, I get pretty grumpy if we don't have 1 or 2 big race results on a race day, but to have 6 of them on one of the biggest days of the year, I was like the proverbial one-armed paper hanger. I was flat-tack the whole day and loved every minute of it.
Well, as you've said yourself, Susan, the results on the track is what it's all about for you, and you've just had such a brilliant start to the spring.
Oh, we certainly have. I mean, we kicked off with a couple of big Group 1 winners, Lady Shenandoah and Private Life, both Group 1 3-year-old classic winners, both bred and sold by Arrowfield. And, you know, it doesn't get better than that, but it surely did last Saturday. We had 3 new stakes winners, Lofty Arch for Schnitzel, King of Wall Street for Dundeel, and most importantly, Aliana won for Castelvecchio, and she was the 2nd stakes winner for Castelvecchio in 8 days. And for a young stallion, that's really, really important to bring up that kind of result. So it was very important. And of course, El Castello, also by Castelvecchio, is one of the favourites for the spring champion today. So we're hoping Castelvecchio can back up and get his first Group 1 winner as well. And then, you know, that was big enough. But we then had 3 graduate stakes and feature race winners, Estriella and Lady in Pink at Caulfield, and Ostraka, who won the $1 million Silver Eagle at Randwick. So it was just a sensational day. In fact, at one stage, I kind of lost track of the numbers, and John Massara rang me up and said, no, I think we've had 6. And of course, he was right. 6 it was. So plenty to celebrate, and really important because, you know, we're putting huge amounts of money, time, energy. All our people are at full stretch at the farm at the moment. All the breeders and buyers and trainers who support us, who buy our horses, these are the results we need. We're here to breed and sell great racehorses.
What about King of Wall Street? I love the name.
Oh. Well, isn't it a great name? And he's the 31st stakes winner for Dundeel, and really does look like a Derby prospect. So fingers crossed that he makes it there. Dundeel already has 8 Group 1 winners, so you know, he's a stallion absolutely heading for the top. And now Castelvecchio, his son, is doing the job as well. So plenty to keep an eye on with Dundeel. And then Schnitzel, of course. Lofty Arch was stakes winner number 149, and 4 days later, Schnitzel added number 150, Saint Emilion, in the Geelong Classic. So, you know, it's interesting. Across his whole career, Schnitzel averages a stakes win about every 19 days. But this season, in the first 84 days of the season, he's had 7 stakes wins, and that's about 1 every 12 or 13 days. So he's not slowing down, he's speeding up.
Which is music to your ears, Susan, I know that. Obviously, these stallion and graduate results are perfectly timed because we're heading into that 2025 yearling sales season as well. We've got Magics just around the corner and preparations well and truly underway.
Oh, well, our Magic Millions yearlings have just come in to begin their preparation. You're quite right. We have something over 200 yearlings to sell from January to June. Farm is at full stretch, of course, still getting mares in foal and still taking bookings to our stallions. But we're now looking forward to the yearling sales. So really important results. And it's great to see results coming out of all those sales by Arrowfield graduates. Private Life is a Magic Millions graduate, Lady Shenandoah, Estriella, the English Easter graduates. You know, we want to sell out of every sale. And the interesting thing is a lot of the horses I've just been talking about were bought for under $200,000. So, you know, we sell at every level. And our aim is simply to do the best we can for the horses from the beginning of their lives, set them up for a great racing career, and watch our clients, watch owners and trainers and jockeys and the racing fans enjoy the ride with them.
Susan, you're always the best advertisement for this industry because you speak with such passion. You love this sport, don't you? And you love the animal, you love the thoroughbred.
I really do, and I really appreciated your coverage of Via Sistina and also Think About It. And I think what they illustrate is how incredible the animals are, that they are able to cope with all sorts of things, but also the incredible love that people have for them. And I saw the footage of Jason Collett going straight to Think About It after he collapsed and immediately calmed the horse. And that's what great horse people do, because their fundamental, their first thing that they think, that they do is think about the horse. So it's really important to show that, racing is full of ups and downs, but always it's the care and the love of the horse that is at the beginning and the middle and the end of it.
Yeah, well said, Susan. And as you said, Jason Collett, it was wonderful to see that reaction from him on Saturday. It is Cox Plate Day in the Valley today. Is that, I think, one of your favourite paintings behind you? You've mentioned it before.
Well, that's Sunline, and my husband Michael Martin and I were proud to breed her and to follow her incredible career. She started in 4 Cox Plates. She won 2 of them, and it's 25 years since she won her first one. I think one of her very best performances, beating Tie the Knot, Sky Heights, and a horse called Redout's Choice. And Testarossa. It was a terrific field. But, I think as time goes on, we just feel so much gratitude for her and so much pride in her, and her record just gets better and better. She started in 4 Cox Plates, won 2 of them, was second and fourth in the other 2. An incredible horse, and as time goes on, just gets better and better.
It makes me old, but I remember covering it at the time, and what a mighty horse, what a bunch of mighty horses you just mentioned then. Susan, have a lovely day. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure, always.